Hi guys, this is Mrs. Prince, and today I'll be helping you out with problems involving how to add unlike fractions. Okay, so let's say we have the fractions 1/4 plus 2/8, and they're unlike because they have different denominators. Now to solve these, we're actually going to use fraction bars. So what we have, our first hint here is that we use fraction bars to solve. So what that means is we've created a fraction bar here that represents one whole, because remember we're dealing with fractions here which are less than 1, so this shows us what 1 will equal to. Then we have 1/4 to represent about the size of 1/4 of this 1, and then we have 2/8, so 2 1/8 bars. Now when deciding how to add these two together, we use the fraction bars, but then we also use the least common multiple of the denominators as our fraction bars. So in this case, our two denominators are 4 and 8. So we're going to find the least common multiple for this. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, we know 8 times 1 is 8. So we see 8 is the least common multiple, so that's the fraction bar we're going to use. So 2/8 already has the 8 as its denominator, so we're just bringing this straight on down here. 1/4 we need to write in terms of eighths. So I'm going to set 1/4 equal to a fraction with 8 in the denominator. So I say 4 times what is 8? 4 times 2 is 8. So you also multiply your numerator by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Which tells us we get 2 1/8 bars. So I've rewritten 1/4 as 2 1/8 bars. Now we can add these all together. Our denominator is going to be 8, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bars here, so 4/8. And then again, you always want to put your answer in the lowest terms or simplest form. Both of these are divisible by 4, so 4 divided by 4 is 1, 8 divided by 4 is 2, so the answer would be 1/2. Okay, good. So let's take a look at our example here. It says explain how to add 1/3 and 1/6. So remember, we're going to use fraction bars to solve this. Let's go ahead and expand this. So let's say we've got our 1 bar here to show what 1 is equal to. Then we've got 1/3 and 1/6. Now remember, to decide which fraction bars we should use, we're going to go ahead and find the least common multiple for 3 and 6. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, and we know 6 times 1 is 6. So we're going to rewrite these with 6 in the denominator now. 1/6 is already rewritten with 6 in the denominator, so I'm just going to bring it straight on down to my next one here. 1/3, we need to find them as its numerator. So go ahead and find what 1/3 would be in terms of 6, and click continue when you're ready to check your answer. Okay, great job. So remember, we ask ourselves 3 times 1 is 6, 3 times 2 is 6. So we also multiply our numerator by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. And then again, I'm rewriting this 1/3 now as 2, 6. So 2 1/6 bars. Okay, now to solve, I'm just going to add these up here. So I have 6 in the denominator, and then I have 1, 2, 3 bars here, so 3, 6. And again, this is not in simplest form. Both are divisible by 3, so 3 divided by 3 is 1.